Lost Boys and Lost Girls. Welcome to the first ever video of the series I'm calling Amusing History, a weekly series where I cover the history behind some of Disney's most popular attractions. Since this series focuses on history, I will be starting from the oldest attractions to the newest. Without further ado, here we go. Autopia was one of the 13 opening attractions at Disneyland on July 17, 1955. It allowed people of all ages to experience the transportation system of the future. In all of its history, there have been 3 versions of Autopia: Autopia, Autopia Junior, and Midget Autopia. If you're sad about never getting to ride Midget Autopia, you can still experience a piece of it. When driving through Autopia, there is a metal frame of a Midget Autopia car on display. Another car on display is Mr. Thaddeus Toad's car from Disney's animated film The Wind and the Willows. Of course, you can actually ride this car in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Fantasyland. The modern version of this ride is one of the few times that children are allowed to drive cars. Unfortunately, there is a height limit of 54 inches in order for someone to ride by themselves. But that shouldn't stop the fun, because every Autopia car is modeled with the gas pedal in the middle of the car, meaning that even though a child cannot press the gas button, they can still turn the wheel and direct the car. The interstate highway had yet to be created by the opening of Disneyland. Autopia is actually built on top of a submarine ride, now dressed up as the Finding Nemo submarine voyage. It is for that reason that, technically, you are never on the ground when driving. Think of it as a sort of roof of the submarine voyage that you get to ride upon. The original Autopia car did not have the spring-loaded bumpers that can be found on today's models. This proved to be a big problem, as test drivers frequently destroyed the front and back bumpers in collisions. Collisions were very frequent due to the fact that the guide rail had yet to be implemented by the time of its creation. In the first 3 years of its existence, Autopia underwent 4 different series of model cars. By 1959, the same year the monorail debuted, Autopia cars were the Mark V model. Although this was a big makeover for the attraction, it was minimal in comparison to the makeover that took place in 2000. In 2000, Autopia was expanded and the ride itself became sponsored by Chevron. The cars were recolored to match the colors of iconic animated cars in Chevron commercials. The 3 car models were named after the characters that were meant to portray: Dusty, the off-road style car; Sparky, the sports car; and Susie, a Volkswagen Beetle style car. The queue for the ride featured animated dioramas of the characters. The characters in each diorama were given dialogue that reflected concerns that humans would have with their cars in everyday life. For example, Dusty was set in the wilderness, trying to tell stories of her campfire, all the while worried that a bird above him may defecate on his windshield. Yuck. The music that can be heard in the Autopia ride is the same music from the Disneyland ride The People's Mover, which was closed 5 years before the Chevron remodeling took place. In 2012, the Chevron sponsorship ended. The logo was removed, but the car's colors remained the same. The attraction was closed briefly, January to May of 2016, but is now up and running and is sponsored by another corporation, Honda. Like the Chevron remodeling, the Autopia cars were once again repainted to reflect 3 recognizable Honda colors: Kona Coffee Metallic, White Diamond Pearl, and Silver, with many, many others. If you're wondering if this particular attraction holds any hidden Mickeys, it does. In the rear license plate, right in the annual registration sticker, there is a small Mickey head silhouette. And there you have it, lost folks. Hopefully you learned a thing or two through this amusing study of the history of one of Disneyland's oldest attractions. What other attractions should I cover? Let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. To stay in the loop and informed on all history and fun facts Disney related, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep on flying second star to the right and straight on till morning.